Hey everybody, I'm Kim Tabler. I am the owner and parent educator and coach at Thrive Parent Teacher Consultants. I'm coming to you today straight from my living room. I'm sure many of you are doing the same. I am hoping that this is the first of many little video check-ins we can do together as we learn this new way of living for a little while. Everything we do at Thrive is based in positive discipline. And so I'm hoping that these little video snippets are opportunities for you to really think through the ways that you apply positive discipline in your lives with your families, and maybe throw out some new ways that we could help each other support our kids and our families while we're doing all these things that are so different for all of us. In positive discipline and at Thrive, we talk about two very basic human needs: belonging and significance. Any of you who have spent any time with me at all know that I probably say that 100 times a day. It has been one of the most important concepts that I have learned through positive discipline and in my education there, so I want to be sure that we're sharing those first. Let's talk about belonging and significance for just a minute. Belonging, in this discussion, belonging is really just about being part of a group. That you are a part of a group where you are important. Belonging. It could be a small group, a large group. It is a need for humans to feel as though they belong. The other need is significance. And we can think about significance in two ways. I tend to think about it, one, as significance in the group. So in other words, because I'm part of the group, I matter. What I do in the group, my role in the group, makes a difference to the group. Okay? So that's one way to be significant. The other way that I tend to think about it is being significant in my own life. So think about it as an adult. Significance in your own life means we make choices all the time to be sure that we are significant in our own lives. Significance could kind of, in this way, mean control. And I don't mean that with a negative connotation, but I mean control in a very positive, healthy way. We can predict what's going to happen. We can set up things so that we are successful. We do all of those things as adults with experience behind us and based in what we already know. So that's how I'd like to think about significance today, is significance in our own lives. So if those are two very basic human needs, it really means that they're the basic needs of our children too, to belong and to have significance. So I was thinking, once all this coronavirus thing started and everybody had to stay home, it was interesting to me that most of the social media posts and things that people were focusing on were, what's going to be our schedule? What are we going to do? It was a way for our brains to create some significance in our own lives. We got to make a plan here, right? And so as adults, we created significance for ourselves by doing that, right? By saying, here's how this is going to look. I can be significant in this way. I may not know where the toilet paper is, and I may not be able to get any Clorox wipes, but I can figure out a schedule, right? But then I thought, wait a second, what about our kids? As adults, we tend to just hand a schedule to our kids and say, this is how it's going to be. So we got our significance in one way, I suppose, but our kids, think about in your day, what are the times that your kids have significance in their own life, in their own daily choices and routines? I wonder if there is an opportunity to give our kids, even this new situation has given us an opportunity to allow our kids to have a little more significance in their lives. I can think of two really simple, easy ways to try to apply this idea of belonging and significance in your home with your kids and in your family schedule. I'm going to say two words. You ready? Ask and choice. Think about tomorrow. I wonder when you could ask your kids what they're thinking about the schedule. Just ask them what they think. When in your schedule could you think, I bet my kids have a choice right there that they don't know how to make yet? Or, this is a perfect, easy opportunity for a little significance. So let's explore that for a second, shall we? let's think about asking and choices in your daily routine, even though your daily routine is brand new. Hear this, that making choices does not necessarily mean choosing whether or not to do a particular activity. It might, but it doesn't have to. It might mean making choices within that activity. So here's an example. Let's say you have a 3-year-old who everyone in the house is ready for your 3-year-old to have a rest time or a nap. So it's not a choice. It is rest time. That part's not a choice. But I wonder, is there something within that rest time where he or she could make a choice? Do you want to do rest time with books or with music? When you're 2, 3, 4 years old, 1 or 2 choices is plenty to gain some significance and learn that you actually do belong in this group. What you say matters. As you get older, maybe it is a choice about doing a particular activity. Maybe a 7-year-old, you might say, do you feel like you need to rest or do you feel like you want to go outside? There's all kinds of ways to ask and find choices. So I encourage you, when this video is over, think about your day today, if it's already happened, or your day tomorrow that's getting ready to happen. There are already times that you have built in opportunities for your kids to feel like they belong and that they're significant. Think about those times. You're already doing it, I'm sure of it. And then think of 2 more times, just 2 more times tomorrow, that maybe you can ask your kids what they think, or that maybe they get a little bit of a different choice, more choice. Belonging and significance, even during a time of social isolation, working from home, non-traditional education at home, we can do it. And we can use this as an opportunity to really build up our kids' life skills, because that's really what it's all about. If we all comment here on this Facebook page under this video about our successes and our opportunities, how we really try to think about belonging and significance together, we can help each other. So I encourage you to think about what you're already doing. Let us know. We might need those ideas. Think about 2 ways tomorrow that you might do something a little different and let us know, and then let us know how it goes, because if it's not successful, that's important too. The other thing I hope that you'll comment about is your current challenges. What else can we talk about? What else can we do? Quick tools in these little video check-ins so that we can continue to help each other and support each other, even if we can only be 6 feet apart or more. Please know that I am grateful for you. I'm grateful for your time in watching this video. I'm grateful for the efforts that you're making with your families. We're all in this together, so take care of each other, comment away, and I look forward to bringing you another video in the next few days.